I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is November 26th, Tuesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, as we discussed yesterday, I watched it so it makes sense. I said I wasn't sure if this was going to be the low, if we're going to get another leg down. I was in that trade. And then out of nowhere, dude started rushing down. Took me out, no problem. Stopped in profit. And then I got back in. I actually got in here when we swept that liquidity low right there. Got back in here, and then I ended up taking it out like super early, like at 8 in the morning or whatever. No screenshot or anything, but took it up to here. And then the day started with all this fuckery. But as you see now, we're pushing up here, and let's hop right into it here. So, still in this trade from here. We waited all day. Let's take a look at this for a second. Again, high and low range delineated here. You can see when we swept that liquidity to the left here, got in right here, and then got out like around 8 something. Yeah, like right around here, which was nice. Took out that liquidity, and I said, just in case, let me take it out. So, we had FOMC meeting minutes today, which is not that big of a news, but pretty much holding the market and all that. But so here's that rush down, by the way. I mean, super rush down. I was like, dude, I was like, okay, bro, I get it. But no big deal, right? Managed to trade well, understood, had my alerts on and everything. But what did we do? We pushed down, we took out the liquidity, boom, came up, all right? And then we kind of speaker out right there. And then we push up here, and then let me transfer over to the 1 minute. So the framing of the day for me, and I'm going to show you specific. This is when the trades don't pan out, but your bias or your precision that you're looking for, you're trusting your fucking analysis. Trust me when I tell you that. It's a big deal. So we had this 15-minute imbalance right there, which is the 6:45 today, and we had this 6:30. So in between that, if you take a look here, where were the breakout traders? You see these highs right here? And then you see how 6:30 just pushes all the way up? You see that, right? You see how we just push straight up like that? All right, sort of no wick on the 6:45 on the bottom, but I mean, there is one, but it's very minute. But what do we have here? We have the opening gap. We have today's gap. Today's gap inside of the weekly gap is a huge hole, is a reason why we're coming back. Plus, if I transfer to the 1 minute, what else do we have here? Well, I highlighted the 15-minute imbalance with this blue, and I'm like, dude, I know we're going to get it. Plus, we have the opening range gap here. And then we have, and that was it. That was all I needed. So what I do? Well, here in 9:15, we come up here to the imbalance, the first imbalance of yesterday. See, I got it highlighted from yesterday, dragged out. So take a look at this. So we come in and we tag that. I get into this cell right here. Use that as an inversion. Watch this. Use that as an inversion right there with this 911. We come underneath it. Look how, I'm going to make this video short kind of. As you can see, how the body's open right there. Look at that. I want to see that. Comes underneath. Look at this 922 inversion of this 905 dragged out. Look at it. We come underneath it. Boom. And then we have this bearish imbalance, this 925. So now I'm down here and I'm like, all I was trying to do, because I understood where the opening range settlement of yesterday was. I'm thinking about taking this trade out. I got my goal of getting to these equal highs, but now we're still bullish. So my intention is to take out really that high and then come up higher. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I would rather just take this profit out, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna try to hold it. Let's see what happens. But anyways, so here now I understand that the previous settlement range is here. I already know where it is, right? If you look at the 415 candle, well, the ending of the 4 o'clock candle, which would be this level right here. Well, you can see it right there. So I understood that that was an opening. I should take this out because now that I'm talking about it out loud, I feel like we're gonna revisit this area. We'll see. We'll see. I should take this shit out. Really should. But, anyways, so the price is here at 930, and I'm like, okay, either we're gonna sell from this bearish imbalance or we're gonna invert it. Sure enough, it gets inverted. See how we're above it? Look how the candle literally opens at that 50 level of that bearish 925. See that? So I was like, dude, I was trying to hold it to come down here. I wanted to dump and then pump, right? And what did they do? They went the opposite way. So they went above here. Super fucking ugly price action. And for me, I was working on my my first anniversary gift for my wife because our 1 year is already December 10th. It's like, so I'm making this book on Shutterfly or whatever, putting all pictures together. So I was literally like in the trade all day and then I wasn't even paying attention. I just, had an alert. So I was busy while I was working. But anyways, we pushed up here and then we get these drives here. All right. So I'm out of this trade. This fails on me. How do I know it fails? Well, obviously this 931 pushes up hard. And then we have that first imbalance right there at the 932 is very small. We're dancing around it. I should probably, I didn't mean to extend it. I've been busy. Let me just do that real quick. 1 second. Okay, this is overkill. Okay, so anyways, so we get above there and we're speakering out here, right? So I know this is ugly, dude. And we're already up here, so I'm like, okay, my intention was to come down here and get this liquidity now as well. So this is a fail right here. I end up losing on this trade here because I got this nice and bearish. And I have a nice divergence here. I've already swept liquidity to the left, and so on. And then this fails as well. So okay, another loss here. Then this comes up. I look at this as the 3 drives, sort of speak. But really, this would be drive 1. This whole thing would be kind of like drive 2, since it's in the vicinity. And then that's your final push. When we get to the final push here, we are literally about a little under 50% of this wick, of this 4-hour wick here. And then another reason why I wanted to get down here, especially to the level of this bearish imbalance right here. If you look at so there's a bearish imbalance here, right? Let me do this. All right, you're watching here. So this candle right here, you see how we broke right through? You see the down candle? What's the high of this candle? The high of this candle, or let's just say the open. The open of this candle is 20,906 and a half. All right. So when we're here, the imbalance is there. You don't see any 4-hour imbalances down here while we're coming up. You don't see any. They're all sealed, literally, right? So why would this be any different? And that was my target. Plus, what's that coupled with? Today's daily gap. All right, so what did I say this open was? The open was 906 and a half. So when we're playing around here, I'm like, I'm still bearish. I'm not bearish. I'm still counter trending. I'm still trying to sell into here and get to this key level, which is what I have outlined. Sure enough, we get up here, right? We get up here. I snipe this shot right here, with us being in the wick here. I'm hoping that this bullish imbalance inverts, which it does. You see it right there. You see it? See that? See how the 953 just kind of tags it right there? Boom, we break below. Then we had the news comes out at 10:30. It shoots up right into that imbalance. Perfect. You also have this down candle. I didn't highlight it, but I can. And this is a resistance block in itself. Let me do this. Just make it orange, yellow. All right, and then I understand that I'm inside that. It's noise for me, so I'm gonna delete it. But anyways, we push up here. Then we use this 945. We hold bodies there. We push down. We take out this liquidity, And sure enough, we don't hit the 50. We don't hit this area that I'm looking for. All right. And I'm like, dude, that's super suspect. I'm not buying this. I'm just going to hold it. So I left it alone and I decided to go to work doing what I was doing, making our little book or whatever with pictures and words and shit. But anyway, so cause I'm on the computer, so I'm chilling, right? And then we sit here all fucking day. And then let me zoom out a little bit. Then we get these highs right here. We had the 2 o'clock news come out. Real weak, starts to slowly push down. Where does it go? What did I tell you? What did I tell you was this high? Was this open? The open of this 906 and a half candle. Look where we came to. Where's 906 and a half? Bam. Look at my entry. My entry. So, okay, just to be clear, just to show you. Oh shit, where is it at? Hold on here. So right here we go. So I'm sniped it right there. Again, we're below 50% of this wick. That's exactly what I want to see. And this is also not just confidence, but it's you can feel it. Like you get this big stupid pin bar, and then it's your third bearish imbalance. Bearish divergence here. So I'm like, got him, And then look where I'm holding. 906 and 3/4. This is specific. This is not random. This is not maybe. This is literally being specific to where I want it to go. And you're also at 50% of the gap as well, by the way. So, beautiful. I mean, this is as precise as I can get. Then I got the alert. So first it tapped, as you see here. First this tapped that bearish imbalance. This is that pocket of price right here I'm talking about right there, right? So I hit that first and I'm like, nope, holding still for one more drive. Why? Because I want to see a divergence. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Now, I didn't wait for 3 drives or anything. I don't need to. Here, I'm just looking to get in here, tap on the, I'm literally screenshotting on top of the gap of today's gap. And then 50% is sitting of that bearish imbalance. Right, and then we tag them out, and now I get the divergence here, and then I get it out, and then I immediately get back in and take a look. Well, that's why I should have took this bitch out. I don't know if we're gonna take that high out. We're probably gonna build that. We might come below. I don't know. This might be a speaker. I don't know what it's the holiday. I don't know, but we're supposed to be pushing for the rest of this month, and we don't have too much left in the month, so. But this might be it. So I don't know. I would rather take this profit. I don't even have double leverage or anything. So, but as you see, look where we came, dude. Come on, man. And this is at this moment, just for your information, at this moment, I'm like, so many times you exit great and then you don't get in the trade. I said, fuck that. I'm getting in the trade. So I got in and I went back to working on my little book. So look at that. We get that little next drive and then we tag we're inside the today's day gap, right? A little swing low and I'm in. Literally I'm in. There's no hesitation. Look at it ended up nice little divergence right there, beautifully. And plus, let me go to this. We were also sitting at a divergence. Beautiful here, because this is very clear. Like you have a higher low here with S&P and Dow, and we were down here. So we just swept all that shit. I mean, if that wasn't suspect to you, dude, it's like, and look how they conveniently come a little lower. But and now we just swept even these highs here. So I don't know if I should hold it, but whatever. I'm proud of myself. I'm doing really well lately. But and then the push down here, we had a nice divergence right there. We had higher highs here, and then we pushed down. But before we got there, this was earlier drawn. So we had a divergence, lower low with Dow, and then we had higher lows here. I'm sorry. And then we kind of pushed up, right? So when we pushed up to this level, you can see that the other assets are weak here. And then you can see that this is pretty much a nice Lower highs here, divergence. These are higher highs, and they pretty much failed. So, and yeah, I'm not even going to get into more detail. So, pretty cut and dry. Shitty garbage day. And was I able to still maneuver and maintain? Yes. I'll tell you why. Probably because I was just busy and I wasn't sitting here hounding all this, dude. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I got messed up here a couple times, but the thing is that I knew what was gonna happen. Now, a matter of how they're gonna deliver it is like out of obviously all our control. But as you see, let me go to a 5 minute real quick because this was a 5 minute imbalance. This one over here. Where? No. Where am I at? Oh, I didn't. I thought I. Oh, it's because I didn't mark it on. I didn't mark it on. I didn't change the visibility on the 1 minute. Let me just do this, dude. I know this is way too much shit, but this is a 5 minute imbalance right here. It's not a one. It's a 5 minute. So we tagged in and then we pushed off. So that's how I knew that this sell was failing because I was hoping to come underneath it. It didn't, which is fine. You got to manage your trade, but and then all the rest worked. So real quick, not that it's important, but dollar is just fucking around. Major gaps, just sitting here, and they swept all that liquidity, dude. That's so it looks like they might be coming down, and then we'll get that big push up because I feel like we've been staggered because of dollar just a little bit, and then also I forgot to mention yesterday, but also today, I think bonds are going to start heading back up, and then we had yields take a nice push down. So and that was all yesterday too. So that's what I forgot to mention, but that's also happening current time. But other than that, let's take a look here. We have Dow with, oh, not surprising. Well, where did Dow's go? Oh, it should be here. Dow, another fucking higher high. Almost 45,000, buddy. And then that was pretty obvious. Look at that. Little support there. Short term. Another higher high. And that's why like we're late to the party, dude. It's like what the hell? I'm not even gonna go into that really, but as you can see, right, that imbalance right here, and then they didn't touch their gap, dude. Let me tell you something. I would be pissed if I was trading. Not pissed, but I mean, I would be frustrated if I was trading Dow today because that day, look at that. Oh my god, dude, look at that dangling carrot right there, bro. So this tells me that we might get this push up more, and then we'll start to come back down. I don't like that for my trade. I'll tell you that. But and then look at S&P. They pretty much they ran over it. They didn't put a body there, but that's later. They're not worried about that. They're coming up. They're trying to take out this liquidity. I wonder if we're gonna double top here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go above this high though. I would have to say once we go above this high though, it's time to probably maybe call it quits for the fucking the month even. I don't know. We'll see. But we have a higher high here. So is this the divergence with Dow making the higher high, S&P still at a lower high, and then obviously Nas is like sleeping. So we would need to, so we would be a lower high here. I don't know. I feel like Nas still has some room, but man, it feels weak, dude. Still in the trade though. And as you see, look at this. That's not pretty. I knew this was a break. Where was it? Here. Boom. Once we broke this low here, well, technically this low, but that low too. But I don't know. That don't. I don't know. That shit don't look good. That shit don't look good. So this is probably telling me I need to probably just walk away and then live another day tomorrow. Um, but let me go. This is so ugly. Let me just switch this to it. Yeah, I want to be done early. So man, I don't know, man. This shit don't. I don't know. You're seeing me lie right now, not sure what to do. Well, because there's 50% of this we've already pretty much sealed that. So like they're not too interested in the top right now. There's so much liquidity down here. But if like again, I've been following the historical data. This is how we got here. Okay. But the thing is, it's like not really going anywhere. I mean, it's like, dude, this is like super, super suspect, man. I feel like it's either just gonna explode or sink. I mean, let's take a look where I don't want to see this. See, this is starting to look like this. See this? Where we make that high? We made it. Oh no, that wasn't an all-time high. Well, either way, it's starting to look like where we're chopping up like this, and then we come right down for some news. Where it looks like that here as well. Well, not really the same, but we do push up higher here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to do that, and then we can, talk about selling. But obviously the market is bullish. See, it's not like we're getting this, right? And these bear flags, like, I mean, that's a sick bear flag and a half if it decides to come back down from there. I mean, but I just feel like they're gonna do it for the seasonal historical data, drive it all the way up. I mean, honestly, what did it say? The 26th. I'm looking down here. It shows that we make, we lead into December making a high in like the first 5 days, and then it kind of retraces back. So, ugh, I don't know. I feel like they want to come and grab, right here. Yeah, to me it makes sense for them to go higher and tag this, because even if we look at this right here, like if we, so the guys who pushed up and then sold in this area here, and then this fell short of it. It's kind of like creating liquidity, like for as a fake resistance, and then they'll tag it. We have some room on the overbought here too. So I would like to just see like another push, and then from there, I don't know, but um, I mean, it's gonna take a serious thing to push this all the way down like that. So, just talking out loud here. Yeah, this is not what I want to see right now in my fucking trade, obviously. But sure enough, man, you gotta watch Asia London. I'll say that from now. It'll take Asia London to like really push that down, dude. I was like, when I was having dinner and this thing was just sinking, I was like, bro, why you guys hating on me for? But I don't know, man. It's not even worth it to hold it. I don't have much room to go, even if it does, and I don't have the leverage is kind of like what it is. But I don't know. We'll see, man. Now I'm talking too much. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing something here. With no body here too, it's not helping. It's really not helping this scenario. So, but that's a nice push for now. What we got going. This wick concerns me a little bit. So does this, to be honest with you. I mean, again, you're already this high. Is this going to be a famous double top? I mean, God, who knows? Who knows? But if you take a look at this, we are getting closer in a way to where we think it's going to go. I mean, it looks bullish, bro. I mean, maybe I'll just hold on for a little bit, man. See what happens. So, but manage to trade and again, when this thing fell on me like this, like look how fast it was, dude. I was like, what, dude? By the time I found out, because I was all the way up here when we closed, so then this thing, I saw this and I was like, oh, this looks good. And then like, I was starting to have dinner a little bit, and then it was like down here. I was like, bro, for real. So anyways, but now, last thing I wanted to say was you see that we have this range that we've got shown here. See this range from here to here? So we're coming up these stairs, right? Here's 25%, right? Obviously, that's below and very hard to catch. I ended up getting filled like right here. As soon as we busted through, I got in right here. But and then here's 50% of that range, of the high to the low. Look where this price action is. It's underneath the 50%. That's where you want to catch your trade. Then guess what? We push up here above the 75%. That's another reason why it was time to probably sell. Where do we go? Look how we come. Look right here. Look at the 50%, right? Look to the right. Look how we're dancing above the 50%. If I was to draw this out, see this 50 level? Look to the right. See the right? You see how we're not touching it? Boom. Then we come in. We're in this imbalance. This is that 640. On a 15 minute, it's the same, right? And then now it's below the 50%. Bam. So you see me holding the trade to literally here and then literally buying from here. I mean, I can't get any more specific than that. So I'm not bragging. What I'm saying is that trust your analysis. Look for important levels like this, right? Again, I should probably get out because this is going to be like a magnet. We might be sitting at this middle level for the rest of the month, damn near even. We'll see, but it's Tuesday. We had the low of Tuesday, which would have been that little sweep that they did. So now I'm expecting Wednesday for an expansion. So that's what I'm trying to count for here. But I'm gonna be watching Asia very carefully. Let's put it like that. So see if I just cut bait. But looks like we're headed kind of stalling out here. But I think I've talked enough. So you guys take care and God bless. For the rest of this week, I don't know. I'm gonna be hit or miss. So all right, take care.